What's up, guys? It's your boy Spider Productions here today. We are here with episode 5 of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. So, guys, this show has been a mixed bag for me. It's not a terrible show. I don't think by any stretch of the means this show is bad. However, I do think that there are things about it that I don't like about it. I don't like how kind of selfish Jennifer Walters feels to me. I kind of don't like how she just makes it seem like her problems are more bigger than everyone else's, and it really isn't. Not really. I just feel like the way they've written her in this show strives completely away of how she's portrayed in the books and in the cartoons, which is why I loved her so much. And I was hoping that this show would actually turn things around and actually make her a female character that I actually really like. Because all of the female characters I like were all introduced in phase 3 or phase 2 or 1. But all the female characters that have been introduced in this new phase, I haven't really liked as much, to be honest. I'm not gonna say characters that have returned from previous phases in this new phase have been bad. I don't think so. I still think that they're just as good as they were. But I think all the newer female characters that have been introduced in this phase, other than Yelena and Kate Bishop, to me, as far as I can think of at this moment, are the only female characters that I genuinely like. Everyone else, not so much. So I was hoping that this show would turn that around for me, but unfortunately, no. I think there are elements about this show that is really good. I guess I'm gonna be honest, most of the cameos I've liked so far. Seeing Abomination was cool, even though they kind of reinvented his character a little bit. And then seeing Bruce Banner in this was cool. Seeing more of Hulk finally, even if it's a good episode of Hulk. I think seeing more Wong was pretty cool. And obviously Daredevil will be showing up eventually. I don't know if it's in this episode or the next episode after that, but we'll see. I've heard from some people that have reviewed this show that they feel like this show has no real direction. That they feel like this is just how Smallville is, where it's just an episode of the week. How Smallville had a Freak of the Week for the Smallville fans. That each episode for 10 seasons had a Freak of the Week episode. But there would be maybe 1 or 2 or 3 episodes that were 1, 2, 3, or 4 episodes that were all combined, that were all part of one story. Or there would be a story that would be brought up multiple times throughout the season. Whereas this, it just seems like it's a Freak of the Week episode. I say the only episodes that have been a continuation were episodes 2 and 3 with Abomination. But episode 1 was just a complete rundown of her origin story. Episode 2 and 3 were her focusing on freeing Abomination, which she did. And episode 4 was just a random incident with Wong. And now I believe this episode is She-Hulk trying to get back at Titania for her suing her for her own name. And yeah, I just feel like each episode is just a Freak of the Week type of episode, a case of the week basically. It doesn't feel like it ends. It goes to an inevitable end, or it has a serious connective story. So I'm hoping that's not the case, considering it's 9 episodes. So there should be a decent amount of case of the week episodes, but also a decent amount of playing the long game as far as the story goes. But I guess we'll see when we get to the end here. But I also wanted to take this time, since we're watching a Hulk-related content, that I was really surprised when I heard that the leader, the guy who played the leader in the Incredible Hulk movie, Samuel Stearns, Mr. Blue, is coming back to play the leader, and he's going to be in Captain America 4. I was really shocked by that, because I find it odd to find a Hulk villain, because he is a Hulk villain, in Captain America. As much as I love Sam, I would have preferred a villain for himself, or maybe just a new villain that they would make for him. But the leader's a great villain. Don't get me wrong. He's I think the leader is a very underrated villain in the Marvel Universe, which I hope that the Captain America movie makes him a great villain. But I just find it odd, because it's the leader is a Hulk villain. And if you've noticed lately, we've been seeing a lot of Hulk-related characters pop up again, which I'm glad for, because with the Incredible Hulk, we never really saw anybody from that movie ever again. We finally, only other than Ross, we saw Ross come back in Civil War, We are now seeing Abomination returned in Shang-Chi and now in She-Hulk. And then, we're seeing Bruce pop up here and there more frequently, that's good. And now we're seeing the leader coming back into play, which is cool. And I hope that means we'll get Betty Ross coming back at some point. And if they do end up recasting General Ross, maybe, or just leaving him dead. And I heard people said that the guy that Betty dates, sort of, for like a short period of time, apparently was Doc Samson, which I didn't even realize that, which is hilarious to me. But yeah. So yeah, I'm glad with them bringing back all these Hulk-related characters, that if the rumor is true that the contract that Universal has with Hulk movies ends next year on my birthday, and if that's the case, that means Disney will have full rights to Hulk as far as films go, and they'll be able to make more Hulk movies, which I hope is the case, but we'll see. For now, though, I am really excited to a degree to see where this goes, because like I said, I thought that Titania was going to be the main villain, because of Titania is like She-Hulk's arch nemesis, which I've never heard of this chick before. But yeah, she's She-Hulk's arch nemesis, but I've never heard of her before. But I figured she would have been the main villain, but it's been like, what, 3 episodes and we haven't heard from her since then? Like, we've seen her here and there, but like we haven't like seen anything about her. She just randomly showed up at the courtroom. She like catches she throws a one of those court things, and then she gets one punched and done. That's it. So I just find it interesting that I guess she's supposed to be the main villain, but you only saw her that one time get one punched, and now she's coming back just being petty. So I'm curious to see how this episode is gonna go. It's 31 minutes, so this is another short episode like episode 2. It's called Mean, Green, and Straight Poured Into These Jeans. Okay, that's a weird title. Anyway, so we're about to jump right in, see what this episode is going to give us. So without further ado, let's jump right in. I still was just shocked that her CGI looks so much better. I was still shocked that her CGI looks so much better in episode 4 than the last 3 episodes, which is crazy. Which I hope they keep the CGI looking that good this episode, but I guess we'll see. Oh, we're getting the Marvel fanfare. I don't think we've had that the last couple of episodes. Maybe we did and I just don't remember, but yeah, maybe I don't remember, but we haven't heard the Marvel fanfare, but Hulk in the back. Oh, Miss Marvel there. Maybe I haven't noticed Miss Marvel before, but I just noticed her there. And I heard people were pissed because they took Moon Knight off of her too. They're gonna milk. She's milking this shit. She-Hulk by Titania. She's milking that shit, bro. She says that every 5 minutes. She's milking. She's petty as hell. She's milking the shit out of that. She's so petty. Jesus Christ. This Jed. Oh, that's the titania products. I mean, he's not wrong though. Oh my god. But I mean, she is right. But then again, why would you even think about trademarking your name? What? Man, if I had tried to walk in there, they would have kicked my ass out so fast, bro. Y'all privileged as hell. Y'all privileged as hell to walk in there and ain't no security do nothing, bro. Man, they would have tossed my ass out there so fast. Privileged so much. Wait, are they all called Beauty Tonic? What is it? What are her powers? That's my question. How'd she get them? No! She even has the green on. It's a little bit better. I walk with headphones on, but I still have my headphone off because I could still get stabbed. I'm a guy. You never know what the fuck can happen. We recently just lost a rapper just for chilling with his girlfriend. Guys can die too. I mean, I get the point of what she's saying. I'm sure that would be a privilege, but at the same time, that happens to both guys and girls. It's not a one or the other thing. I can't look at him as like this cuck character, Pug. I can't see him, like, he seems like a great dude, don't get me wrong, but I can't see him as anything other than Adrian Chase, who is this sick bastard who tried to kill Oliver's child. I can't look at him as anything else. That means he's a great actor, but like, I just can't see him as this cuck character he's playing. What? What's this favor she's asking for? She wants to make custom clothes for her? Yeah, you're really showing that the fact that you're over it by continuing to watch it. Just turn it off and focus on your damn job. What outfit are you trying to get her? That's my question. Did she just assume his race? Racist! Yeah, you did offend him. I mean, he's still gonna give you that, but yeah, you did kind of offended him, just assuming his race. I'm not even gonna assume what his race is, because I don't fucking know, and I'm not gonna be disrespectful about it. Motherfucker, what is this? Avengers? I thought you knew who the guy was. Oh, that was them in the trailer that looked like that in the recent trailer with Daredevil. Because I didn't know who the hell these two were. What? No, the fuck, she's not. She's not even on the team. Apparently, from Kevin Feige, there is no Avengers anymore. Yeah, right, you dumb shits. What are you doing? Literally a whole camera there. Boost smooth. Her CGI looks a bit better now. Why'd you ask them? So basically, huh? Oh, it's this chick. I don't know who she is, but she's gorgeous. Jesus, beautiful. Yeah, because I heard she was supposed to be a main character or something. I only saw it once. Yeah, exactly. You look stupid. But yes, Thor and Doctor Strange are their real names. I think every other superhero got their names from the news. Like Iron Man got his from the news. Captain America got his from the news, or from the press things. Hulk got his from the news, but he never needs to trademark it ever. Who else got theirs from the news? Spider-Man got his from, I think, from something. I mean, your clothes are very basic. Did she really make that joke? Wow! Everybody's been calling her Shrek for weeks, bro. I mean, they've been calling Shrek for, like, Hulk Shrek for weeks. Like, for, like, a longest time. Ever since he became Professor Hulk, everybody's been calling him Shrek. But she really just threw that joke. Wow. That's so fucking funny. I loved it. I like Titania now. I like Titania a lot now. Okay. Better known cousin. We're talking about Bruce as well. Wait, but she's only taking the She-Hulk name. She's not taking Hulk in general, is she? Why would you bring those into the courtroom? Why are you bringing samples to the courtroom? Do people allow you to do this crap? I mean, it's kind of accurate though. Wait, when was this recorded? When was that shown? Who recorded that? Oh, sorry. I mean, that's true. That was on the news. I mean, she's petty as hell, but I kind of like her. I'm not gonna lie. So she has to have evidence of her using the She-Hulk name more than once. Okay, so how are we going to get that?
Oh my
God. Her outfit isn't that bad. It's a business suit. I do like his hair though. His hair is banging. My hair would have been that long if I had not cut it. But his hair is dope. Wait a minute, so is this the guy that makes her costume? Her superhero suit? I thought Bruce would have made her superhero suit. So he is going to make her costume and not Hulk, who made his own costume? I think that's kind of weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense for her to have her own thing. I get that. But like, Hulk made his own costume in Endgame, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but it was cool because it made sense. But wouldn't he have made her own costume as well before he left? I think the last couple of months he would have made her a costume. I don't know. I mean, no, you would never ever do a Hulk, because not Bruce Banner Hulk. He doesn't like clothes. Very true. Yes. So we're gonna make a suit that fashions her when she transforms into human form and Hulk form, which makes sense because you don't want her clothes to be completely stripped or ripped when she turns into. Oh, it's that dude. What? What? Yeah, I guess that does make sense. That means you have to bring all your dates into the courtroom. That's the only way you'll be able to get your name back. Bro, that outfit is crazy. Yo, Titania is overdoing it with these outfits. You are not Padme from Star Wars, bro. Chill out. These outfits are ridiculous. You're right, that's awful. That's awful bio, bro. Chick, your bio is trash. Like, it was bad enough. Oh, that's fucked. Like, it's bad enough that you used... It's bad enough that you used your original bio. It's bad enough that you used your professional profile for your work profile, and you look like a scam. But then you have a shitty ass bio as She-Hulk. God, it's a terrible bio. I'm surprised any of these dudes want to date with you. Jesus. Left her because she transformed. Yes. Yes. Because he did leave. I mean, that's fair. It's his preference. I think that's fine. I mean, I saw a lot of women who were upset about that he left because she transformed into General Walters. Then again, I think he would have known. Okay, good. Yes, good. Good. How is she hating? You stole her name. That's fine. But I mean, like, I saw a lot of women who were hating on that guy, and then obviously everybody was feeding over the fact that he's attractive, because he's a good-looking dude. But, like, I mean, that's his preference. If he doesn't like her because he didn't find her attractive as Jen, but found her more attractive as She-Hulk, I mean, that's his preference. Nobody else would say anything about a guy who was shorter than 6 feet. Everybody would be saying the same thing, like, oh, I don't like you. That's nice. She seems very intense. First of all, you're stepping boundaries calling your friends so fast. I mean, like I said, people have their preferences. But yeah, like
Hey, Luke.
people have their preferences and stuff like that. So I don't think that should really be judged. Women don't talk about judging female preferences when they choose guys under 6 feet. So why do we judge a guy's preferences because he prefers to date a girl that's literally my size? She's 6'7", I'm 6'7". We don't judge her for being 6'7" and green. Oh. Okay. I like his outfits though. His outfits are really cool. Hey, Joe! Oh, that's it, motherfucker! That's so cool! That guy designed Daredevil's new suit? Huh. Okay. I mean, that's cool to tease Daredevil in like that, so that means we're gonna see him probably next episode then. That's cool. Because yeah, like, in the original Daredevil show, I forgot, his name is Potter. He designed Daredevil's costume. And now we're saying that this guy did it? Interesting. Okay. So I guess he's going to be the new guy to design superhero suits for people. Okay. That's cool. I think this was a pretty decent episode. This episode went by really fast, though. But I think this was a pretty decent episode, though, all things considered. Yeah, I would say all things considered, this is probably a really good episode. Oh, those shoes are so weird. But yeah, I think this was a pretty decent episode, all things considered. I think it was pretty decent. It wasn't like anything hugely significant from this episode. I think that the problems that this episode had was solved it was solved in one episode. So, I mean, it wasn't hugely significant. But it was pretty decent, though, all things considered, though. But if Daredevil is going to appear next episode, I can't wait. Next episode is definitely going to be my favorite. Oh, is there not an end credit scene? Really? That's a first. This episode has no end credit scene? Okay, that's odd. Every episode so far has had an end credit scene. I find it odd that this one does not have one. I guess that end credit scene was technically the Daredevil suit. Okay, interesting. Alright, yeah, that is my reaction to episode 5 of She-Hulk. That was an okay episode. It wasn't the best episode and it wasn't awful. I thought it was... I don't even want to say it's one of the weaker ones. I just think that it's just an episode. It was okay. I think episode 2 of She-Hulk, just like this one, since they're both the same time, were okay episodes. I think the reason I liked episode 2 a bit more was because she was, going to work for GLK&H, and then seeing Abomination for the first time, and then seeing Hulk is what made that episode really more enjoyable. But other than that, it was an okay episode. I think all the other episodes were pretty decent. But yeah, I thought this episode was pretty decent. It wasn't hugely significant to me or anything like that. But yeah, it looks like based on that tease, we're gonna get Daredevil soon. I mean, we know he's gonna show up. I just don't know if it's gonna be next week's episode or the week after. Considering that we saw his helmet there, I'm assuming it's next week. And if that's the case, I definitely can't wait for next week. That's gonna be probably the best episode of the series. It's just seeing Daredevil. And I believe Daredevil's only going to appear in the one episode. He's not going to be a recurring cameo character because Daredevil, for one, they don't want Daredevil to overshadow She-Hulk, and two, Daredevil resides in New York City and Jennifer Walters lives in Los Angeles, which also begs the question. So if Matt Murdock is coming to Los Angeles to get his new costume, is that one of the reasons he's going to be here? Because people were asking that question, and I had the same question. Like, Matt Murdock usually it resides in New York City, not just from the series, but also from the comics. He's a lawyer in Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen is in New York City. Jennifer lives in Los Angeles. So, what reason would Daredevil leave his hometown of Hell's Kitchen to come to Los Angeles? And I guess one of the reasons is because the guy in LA that helped She-Hulk make her suit is also making a Daredevil suit for him. And I guess one of the dudes he's going to be tracking is probably here in LA. So I guess we'll see that next episode. And then we'll see why She-Hulk gets involved in that. But yeah, overall, like I said, pretty decent episode. Nothing hugely significant with this, other than I guess the Daredevil helmet at the end. But yeah, guys, I thought it was an episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this. If you guys did, let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you not? I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions in the description down below. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Hit the subscribe button to be part of the community. And hit bell notifications so you guys know when I should post next. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.